Driving around the goldfields, you're blown away by the sheer size of it. I can't imagine pushing a wheelbarrow out here in search of gold. As men came and went from all over the world searching for that precious yellow metal, the conditions were so tough that some of them barely made it out alive, and yet others lay beneath the red dirt where they came to seek their fortune. Towns sprung up and disappeared just as quickly. Gwalia, a town of more than 8,000, was deserted within 2 weeks of the gold mine closing, people leaving behind everything from their crockery to their pianos. Along with the big settlements are prospectors' camps, less well known unless you spend a lot of time out here, like my travelling companion on this leg of our journey, and you need to watch your step. So this is an old mine site here?
Yeah, this is a very old one of, I reckon, back to 1920s.
So there's a big shaft going right down, and so all this material up here, this big mound, massive mound, has come out of there?
Yeah, mate, yep.
They dug that by hand?
By hand, yep.
Wow, how deep is it?
I'll throw a rock down and just show you.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That is so deep.
It's got to be about 80 metres, I reckon.
All through this area are dusty reminders of people's hopes and dreams buried where they fell, some marked by nothing more than simple stone graves, whole towns by nothing more than a sign.
Back in 1893, 2 prospectors made their way back to Coolgardie, which is 120 kilometres from here, and they took 40 ounces with them and registered their claim Siberia.
And then everybody started rushing here, but the results were catastrophic because the conditions are so harsh, there's no water.
And scores of people, making their way out here and facing bad luck with, not finding water and food along the way.
Whilst there may be no buildings left today, there are touching reminders of the people who lived and died out here. This is the Siberia bougainvillea, planted in the memory of the young son of James and Mabel Kirkham, who owned the local hotel. When she planted it in 1902, Mabel said it would never die because her heart was buried underneath it. And today, visitors from all over the world stop, leave a message, and tend to the plant's care. Now, if you want to discover more about the ghosts of the goldfields, or maybe explore some of these beautiful ghost towns, the first place you should start researching is with this website, and make sure when you're in one of the towns, you pop into the local visitor centre.